Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Achakodash. Be to double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS to give us his truth and all his purity, and salutations to all you are pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and in truth. This lesson is going to be entitled, The First Fruits Will Receive the First Dominion. The first fruits of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are going to be the first ones to enter into the kingdom of heaven. And that's talking about the elect, the 144,000, and the 1/3 will be the ones that pretty much get a taste of the kingdom before the rest of the 2/3. Because 2/3 of our people are going to be cut off and die. Matter of fact, real quick, let's get that. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, which is America, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die." So 2/3 of Israel, which is about 66%. So majority of our nation are going to be put to death. It says, "But the third shall be left therein." The third is about 33%. And out of that 33%, you have 144,000, which make up the government body of Yahushua. It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried." So the fire represents affliction. The elect, we're going to enter into the kingdom with much tribulation, which is why we're prepping our minds for persecution. Donald Trump just got inaugurated, and through the spirit, we believe he's he's Nero, and Nero persecuted the Jews. He burned down Rome and blamed the Christians for it. So through the spirit, we believe he's going to do the same thing. But it says, "They shall call on my name, and I will hear them." And that's what we're doing. We're calling on the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. "I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is my power." All right, so now let's go to Revelation chapter 3, verse I'm going to start at 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation." Yeah, so because we kept the word of patience of Yahushua, which is what? Us being in this ministry, going out and prophesying, doing the different videos, that's keeping the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's patience, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. It says, "I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation." The hour of temptation is coming upon us, which is going to be a time of great tribulation, a time where you're going to be presented with a choice, to either be on the side of the Most High or the side of the devil, and the devil being Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's going to implement this new world order where he's going to tighten things up. They're going to amass all the resources to themselves, and the only way you'll be able to access resource is by complying to their will. And part of that compliance is taking the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast written of in Revelation, the 13th chapter. So when it comes to pass, it's going to be in the midst of all hell breaking loose, famine, tribulation, civil unrest, civil war, World War III. So people are going to be in shambles. They're going to have their backs against the wall. And the way out is going to be the chip. Esau is going to present it as their way of salvation. And majority of the world is going to fall for it. Just like how they fell for the jab back in 2020, 2021. That was a test run. So it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." So it's going to be a global thing. That's why it's known as a new world order. So it's going to be globally. They already have certain parts of the earth where they're doing their test runs, such as China, where they first started with the concept of the 15-minute cities, where if you look it up, you'll see that they have a whole gate around the city, and the only way in and out is by using your biometrics. So we know what's about to happen, man. You see, California, they have a project for 2028 to build a 15-minute city. So their deadline is 2030. So they're trying to set things up right now, leading up to, to that, so that they could have the world on total lockdown. Verse 11, it says, because behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. That's right. So hold that fast, this truth. Hold it tightly, because we could easily let it slip. I think Paul mentioned that less any time we should let them slip. I think that's in Hebrews. So we got to hold on tight to this truth. It says that no man take thy crown, and that crown is going to be a crown of life, and if we're the elect, no man can take our crown. The Lord said the servants that the Most High gave him, he has lost none, so if we're the elect, Yahweh Shemashah is going to keep us in the time of trouble. It says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God. Yeah, so we're the temple. We're the new temple. We're the new Jerusalem that's going to come down from heaven. So him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God. Yeah, so there's going to be what? New Jerusalem. That's going to come down from heaven. That's what it's talking about when you read Revelation. They actually think that it's an actual whole city that's going to fall from space and just drop down on the earth, in the middle of somewhere, and the ones that believe in Jesus Christ is going to go into it. No, man. The New Jerusalem is the people of Jerusalem, starting with the elect. It says, and I will write upon him the name of my God. No, yep. It's like it says, yep. And the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from the Most High, and I will write upon him my new name. That's right. So this is what Yahweh's promise is elect, to abide forever, in his kingdom. We're going to have the same blessing that Yahweh received. He's going to give it unto his men. Revelation 2:25, it says, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Yeah, so we got to keep the works unto the end. So, you got people that say it's not about your works, which, that is scriptural. Our works is not going to save us alone. You got to have a combination of both works and faith. But you still got to have works. You still got to put in work. And the works is what? Teaching this truth, keeping the laws of Yahweh Shemashah. It says, to him will I give power over the nations. So power over the nations, man. Just like how Yahweh got, power over the elements, being a God. It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So the elect are going to be joint heirs with Yahweh. And the reason being is because the elect is the first fruits. Real quick, let me get Romans 8. It says joint heirs. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit. The Spirit is the Word. John 6:63. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So this word bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, the sons of the Most High. And how do we identify that? Through the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. That's how we know we the Israelites. And there's all kinds of, evidence out there outside of the Bible that also proves it. But the Bible is, the main thing that catches, that's the net that we use to catch the elect. We don't lead with those other books. We lead with the scriptures. All right. Prophecy. So it bears witness that we're the sons of the Most High. And what does it say in Hosea 1:10? That in the same place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall it be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. So Yahweh Shemashah has poured forth his spirit on the earth and is awakening his elect. It says, and if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh. So we're joint heirs with Yahweh. That's why he said, even as I received of my Father. This is the same thing that you're going to get. Because he was quoting Psalms 2nd chapter, where the Most High said unto Yahweh, ask of me, and I'm going to give you the heathen for your inheritance. So Yahweh Shai, he's the son of the Most High, the principal son of the Most High, but the Most High has other sons too. We Yahweh Shai's little brothers. So the same blessing that he received, he's going to give unto his elect. It said, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Yeah, because we partook in Yahweh Shai's ministry. We partook in, his cross and the bearing of his cross. That's what we're spiritually doing right now. Yahweh Shai said, take up your cross and follow me, So we're helping Yahweh Shai raise up his elect, which, we're just men. So the Lord uses us as vessels, to wake up his people. All right. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yeah, it's not even comparable, man. You catch hell, you got financial issues, you go into all kinds of, hell dealing with your woman, mental issues, That's not to be compared with the glory that's going to be revealed in us, man. Because in the kingdom, we're going to look back at this hell, at this captivity. I'm going to be like, man, that's light. We should have caught more hell, But the Lord, he knows, how does it go? The Lord will not put more upon you than you can bear, because he knows how much you can handle. So whatever hell you're catching, that's specifically designed for you, because the Lord knows that you can handle it. So it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestations of the sons of God. So the earnest expectation of the creature, that's what we're patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai to be revealed and for us to get the same blessing that he received. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 2. It says, beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. So same body that Yahweh Shai has is the same body that he's coming to bring to his elect. The bodies from heaven. All right. So the fact, real quick. What are my notes? Okay, let's get that. Isaiah 41 and 27. It says, the first shall say to Zion, behold, behold them. Yeah, so the first being Yahweh Shai, and trickling down to the first fruits, the elect. The first shall say to Zion, behold, behold them. Behold what? Behold this truth. Behold these prophecies. All right. It says, and I will give to Jerusalem one that bringeth forth good tidings. Yahweh Shai. He's the one that's going to bring that everlasting dominion to the nation of Israel. All right. This is James chapter 1, verse 18. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start at 17. It says, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. So the Most High never changes. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's why when you go to Amos 3, it says, how does it go? I am the Most High, I do not change, therefore you sons of Jacob are not consumed. So that destroyed the whole, argument from Christians talking about the New Testament, Gentiles are welcomed, the other nations are welcomed. No, man, there's no variableness with the Most High. It says, of his own will begot he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creature. So the reason brothers have this truth is because more than likely, brothers are part of the elect. And, Yahweh Shai is just giving it back to them. That's why Paul, he said, though you once knew this. So this is something you already knew in the beginning, but Yahweh Shai is giving it back to you. You see? So of his own will begot he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. Yeah, the first fruits of Israel, the first dominion, the ones that's gonna receive the kingdom first. All right. The elect are the founding fathers of the nation of Israel. Literally. No, America got founding fathers. The elect are the founding fathers, because the elect created the rest of the nation of Israel along with Yahushua. And the elect are gonna be, well, Yahushua is the reason the elect is gonna receive the kingdom, and the rest of the 2/3. The 2/3 are gonna come back to the loins of the elect. This is John chapter 15, verse 14. It says, "Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you." Yeah, so the elect, they're Yahushua's friends, man. Yahushua, he's a man too, like the whole so-called human behavior, human dynamics, we get that from above, the interactions, Well, guess what? The whole friendship thing, we get that from above. Yahushua was friends with the elect in the beginning, man. All right? With his friends, with his brothers, his kinsmen. All right? So it says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit. So, you don't get to choose the Most High. You don't get to just say, oh, well, I'm a Christian, I'm saved, I'm delivered now, and, teach the gospel. And no, it doesn't work like that. The Lord has to choose you. You don't have any free will. You don't have any choice. So it says, that ye shall go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, meaning what? We got to abide and endure to the end. All right. It says that whatsoever ye shall ask of my Father in my name, he may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. That's right. So how do we love one another? By keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. So if you love a brother, you're not gonna do him wrong. You're not gonna commit adultery with his wife. You're not gonna, steal from him. You're not gonna do him dirty. Our scriptures say you gotta do to others as you want done to you. So hold on. Oh, verse 27, Sakya. Jump down to verse 27. It says, and ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. So ye shall bear witness because ye have been with me from the beginning. Going into the ministry, he was talking to his disciples. He chose them out, and when he chose them, they automatically left whatever they were doing and followed him. It was as if they were compelled to follow Yahushua, because that's Yahushua's sheep. The sheep hear Yahushua's voice, So in the beginning, they were with Yahushua, and Yahushua, sprinkled them in the world, had them grow up doing whatever they was doing. You had Peter and his brother, they were fishermen. You had, I think it was Matthew, if I'm not mistaken, either Matthew or Levi, he was a publican, So they came from different walks of life until Yahushua, woke them up, made them fishers of men. You see, so same thing with this time. Brothers come from many different walks of life till, we got woken up, to this word. And then now, hey, man, we would have never thought, when we was younger, that we would be on the street corners preaching the Bible, man, So you bear witness of Yahushua, and also going all the way back to the beginning, from before the world was created. That's why Yahushua chose those spirits to go to be his disciples, because they was already chosen before the world was. Predestination. That's all throughout the scriptures, man. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 3. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts. This new song is this truth. All right. This doctrine. It says, and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from among men, from the earth. Yeah, so the 144,000, they're redeemed by Yahushua's blood. See? It says,
These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. So that's not talking about the 144,000 is just some eunuchs. No, it's not talking about that. When it says it's not defiled with women, it's talking about other philosophies. Because when you go into Proverbs, it likens wisdom unto philosophy. It likens other doctrines unto strange women that'll entice you. So these are they which were not defiled with women. So the elect, the brothers, they're not defiled with all kind of philosophies and mixtures of doctrines. Where we believe this and this and that. No, we 100% stick to the Bible. We don't try to include outside shit in the scriptures. We got certain camps that believe in mermaids, believing in the hell doctrine that you're going to burn forever. That's you being defiled with women. All right. It says, for they are virgins. Paul said, what? I've made you a chaste virgin unto Yahushua, meaning what? They're pure. They're not defiled with all these other philosophies. It says, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the firstfruits unto God and to the Lamb. So being the firstfruits unto God and unto the Lamb, the 144,000, that's the government body. That's the spirits that was with Yahushua in the beginning, creating the universe. It says, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. Romans, the 8th chapter. Who shall lay charge to the Most High's elect? Yahweh Shem Yahshua forgave his elect from before the foundation of the world. Yahushua's blood covers the elect's sins. So really, it doesn't matter what they do. They still going to get delivered. That's why when you read 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter and the 9th verse, Paul mentions all the different sins that's not going to get you into the kingdom. Adulterers, no thieves, no this, no fornicators, no this, no that. And then, he even mentions homosexuals, and he turns around and says, as such as were some of you, but now you're washed. You're basically made new in the blood of Yahushua. So, yeah, man, the elect, no matter what they do, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to have mercy on them. Now, that doesn't mean you hear that and, go outside and just assume that just, because you have this truth that you're the elect, so that means I'm going to just go out there and just be a nigga. No, man. The scriptures say, don't use your liberty as a cloak of maliciousness. And shall we sin because we're under grace? God forbid. So we still have to keep the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. But when we fall short, Yahushua's blood covers us. So yeah, that's it on that. Let's see, Micah 4 and 8. This is Micah chapter 4, verse, I'm going to start at 6. It says, in that day, saith the Lord, will I assemble her that halteth, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted. That her is the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. All right. Our people were sick, man. You look at Jake in the hood, in these different conditions. That's Jake limping. Jake got defects, mentally mental defects. Jake got the highest rates of mental issues, the highest rates of all diseases, highest rates of murder. That's her that halteth, man. And her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted. And I will make her that halted a remnant. So the remnant, the 144,000, and the 1/3, it says, in her that was cast afar off, a strong nation. Because when we read Isaiah, 60th chapter, it says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. So even though majority of the nation is going to get decimated in this nuclear war, the ones that get delivered, the elect, they're going to multiply as the sands of the sea and as the stars of heaven, because we got to bring back all the 2/3 spirits that die on this side. It says, and the Lord shall reign over them in Mount Zion from henceforth, even forever. Yahushua is going to be among us forever, man. The kingdom of heaven. The kingdom will not be left to other people. The saints shall take the kingdom and possess it forever and ever. Yahushua is going to be with us, man. All right. And what the scriptures say, if the Lord be for us, who can be against us? We're literally going to have the Lord for us in the midst of us. So Israel is never going to get taken down. It says, "And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, the tower of the flock," that's the 144,000, the prophets, standing on a tower and warning the rest of the nation. The 144,000 woke up the rest of the 1/3, So they're the tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion. We're the front men for our nation, man. We literally fighting for our nation. We got the nation on our backs, so to speak. Carrying Israel, man. Warning them this devil is coming for you. Get right. Watch out. Hide. The army's on the horizon. That's what we're spiritually doing. It says, "Unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion." So the first fruits are going to receive the first dominion because they were there first with Yahweh Shah. So it says, "The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem." The kingdom of heaven is only coming for the Israelites. The kingdom of heaven is not promised to anybody else. And it will be on earth governed by who you know as Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah, along with the 144,000. All right. Yeah, that's it on that. And then we could end off with matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 10. This is 2 Ezra 2:10. It says, "Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given to Israel. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I had prepared for them." Yeah, the everlasting tabernacles is gonna be the new bodies. All right. The Lord is gonna take our glory unto himself, meaning what? When you see us in the kingdom, you're gonna see what God potentially looks like, because we're going to be many gods, many most high, on earth. Everlasting tabernacles, the new covenant spoken about in Hebrews, the 8th chapter, where the Lord is going to put his laws, statutes, and commandments into our inward parts so that we won't be able to sin anymore. And sin is what brings death. So if we can't sin, we're going to be immortal. It says, "They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor," meaning what? We're going to have wisdom, the knowledge of all things, the same wisdom that the Most High gave unto Solomon to look into the elements, as he spoke about the wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter, the knowledge of the certain things, the positions of stars, the operation of the elements, the furies of wild beasts. We're going to know every single thing. Whatever questions we have, we're going to know. Well, how does this work? How did that work? It's going to be known. So the tree of life for ointment of sweet savor, they shall neither labor nor be weary. Yeah, because we're gods, a nation of kings and priests. What we got to labor and be weary for? That's going to be for the heathens. That's why when you go all throughout Isaiah, it talks about how we're going to enslave the other nations and how they're going to be our plowmen, our vine dressers. And, just like how David and Solomon, when they were in rulership, they had the other nations in subjection as slaves. So, it's going to be on a greater fashion than back then. It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you that they may be shortened." Yeah, man, the Lord is shortening the days for his elect's sake because they're crying unto him. You see? And there's this video I was watching where Jake was breaking down that pretty much, you had this dude that had a phone for like 10 years ago. He left it on airplane mode. And basically, when he turned it back on 10 years later, it says that we're in 2023. So pretty much we lost about a year's worth of time or something like that. Basically going into how time is shortened. And everybody was saying like, yeah, man, it's crazy. Time is going fast. I don't understand. And yeah, it's crazy, man. It's already been 5 years since 2020, man. So the days are shortened for his elect's sake. So it says, the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Yeah, so the Lord already got it laid out for us, man. All right. That's why Yahweh Shah said, "I go to prepare a place for you, and then I will come again and receive you to myself." So it's already laid out. We just got to play it out. Uh, this is I'm gonna jump down to verse 20. It says, "Do right to the widow, judge for the fatherless, give to the poor, defend the orphan, clothe the naked." And that's what we're doing spiritually. You know, we're healing Israel. All right, clothing the naked, giving them the garments. You know, with the fringes, with the borders of blue, basically putting back their nationality upon them. Ezekiel the 37th chapter talks about the dry bones waking up, being clothed with flesh and sinews and things of that nature. So that's what we're spiritually doing when we give Israel this word. It says, heal the broken and the weak. Laugh not a lame man to scorn. So spiritually, we're healing Israel because they're broken and weak. And eventually, the Lord is going to give his men actual power to do that. All right? Just like how he gave power to the disciples to heal people of certain diseases. It says, defend the maimed and let the blind men come into the sight of my clearness. Yeah, so basically, you know, showing them that light, this understanding, the proper breakdown of these scriptures. Keep the old and young within thy walls. Wheresoever thou findest the dead, take them and bury them. Yeah, so when you bury somebody, what are you doing? You putting them to rest. So when we find Israel, they're in a dead state of mind, we spiritually burn Israel. We're putting them at rest, you know, telling them about the kingdom of heaven, how it's coming for us. You know, that puts your mind at ease, man. All right? And we become dead to this world. It says, and I will give thee the first place in my resurrection. All right? The first dominion in his resurrection, which is going to be when he returns to give his elect the new bodies, man. All right? So, yeah, man, if we hold on to this truth and endure to the end, that's what we got promised, man. A first class ticket to the kingdom of heaven. All right? So with that, I hope this was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chakodash. Peace and double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS that give us this truth and all this purity. And salutations to all you Ak and preaching this word throughout the four corners of the earth, the sincerity and the truth. Shalom.